In this tutorial, we'll walk you through making a sale in the Flowhub point of sale system, from adding products to the cart, checking limits, making smart recommendations, to applying deals. By the end, you'll feel confident ringing up customers quickly and accurately, while creating a great shopping experience every time. The first thing you'll need to do is select the next customer that is ready to go. In this case, we'll select Anna from the top of the queue. Depending on how your system is configured, you may or may not see the secondary ID check reminder. If you do, this is a great time to check that ID one more time for the cameras. Let's confirm, and now we're ready to begin the transaction. As the customer is walking up to your terminal, it's a good idea to glance at this top section of customer insights. We can see how many loyalty points this person has. We can see any customer notes, which are a great way to personalize a conversation with this person. We also know that Anna spends on average about $86. This is an excellent target as we're trying to potentially upsell Anna into additional products. For example, if Anna says, "Hey, I'd like to have an eighth of your banana bayou," we can add that to the cart by either clicking this plus button if you have the permissions to see these plus buttons, or by scanning in that product SKU. Now we've got a cart value of just under $35, but we know that Anna spends, on average, about $86. So now we can confidently pitch some additional products without making Anna feel uncomfortable about overspending. In order to make an informed recommendation, we can check on the top categories that Anna spends on. We can see we've already got some flour in the cart, so maybe it's time to make an edibles recommendation. We can quickly filter down to edibles by clicking the filters button and going to the categories. We'll select edibles and have a view of everything that's available for sale in our store. We can add another product to the cart, and now we're getting a little bit closer, but not entirely up to that average spend. We'll add another item. Oh, and we've got a deal that's populating. We can see that if we add a third item, we'll actually get an additional percentage off for this customer, and that's a great conversation to have. Now, first-time customers may need more guidance. It's important to be patient, welcoming, and informative. Experienced or repeat customers often know what they want, but the best budtenders can still add value and share expert insights, like a new terpene-rich strain or popular concentrate. Even the connoisseurs appreciate learning something new. Since this customer is in the loyalty program, we can add loyalty points to this cart to achieve a discount. In order to do so, we'll hit Available Rewards. Here we can see we can add some loyalty points to the cart by asking Anna how many points she'd like to redeem and informing her of the dollar amount off that she's likely to achieve. In this case, her total points are worth quite a bit. Maybe she only wants to spend 100 points. In this case, we can either enter in 100 here, or because our manager has configured a loyalty deal as a cart subtotal discount, we can simply add that discount to the cart with a single click. If we have any promo codes, those can be scanned or typed into this input. If we need to print any labels ahead of time, we can click this button here. I'll call your attention to the purchase limits up at the top of the screen. These progress bars allow you to quickly inform the consumer of how much additional product is compliant for them to purchase. It's important to note that if you are over the purchase limit with a particular customer, the transaction will be prevented from continuing. If I add a large amount of additional eighths to this cart, we'll see that the progress bar goes red and we are not able to move forward to collecting payment. Let's go back to the actual amount that Anna would like to purchase today. And we're ready to go. When we hit Collect Payment, we'll be brought to the sale finalization screen. If Anna would like to use her debit card for this purchase, all we need to do is simply click the debit button. It will wake up the terminal and prompt her to enter her card and PIN to complete the transaction. It is also possible to easily split payment between cash and card. If Anna has $20 in cash, you'll notice that the debit amount automatically changes to $20 less. To finalize the transaction, we'll enter in the amount of cash that Anna is handing us and our PIN to ensure that the system knows exactly who is processing this transaction. When we hit checkout, we'll be brought to this popover that allows you to email the receipt. This is a great time to collect an email from a customer who may not have one on their profile currently. If needed, you can also reprint the receipt and reprint any labels. If we're all good to go, we can say thank you to Anna for her business today, inform her how many loyalty points she has remaining, hand her her change, and we're ready to help the next customer.